Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Lizon from Lifestyle Integration. In this three-part video series, we're explaining nutritional balancing in a simple, effective, user-friendly way so that you can get the results that you're looking for when it comes to your health. In part one of this video series, we explored the stress response. Part two, we're looking at the effect that stress has on the body, and I'm explaining it in a way that will make sense to you so that you know beyond a doubt that things can be fixed and healed within the human body. A number of years ago, when my youngest daughter was about 8, she was reading one of those human body encyclopedias, and she came to me one day. She was immensely excited. She came to me with this book, and she's going, Dad, you have to read this. You have to see this. This is so gross. And she's got this book, and she reads a sentence in there that says, in the time it takes to read this single sentence, 3,000 skin cells fall off your body. Now, she thought that was just a gross, really kind of interesting thing. And I went on to explain to her, yeah, that's what dust is in a house. And she was like, oh, really? That's pretty gross. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's what dust is. But then I took the opportunity and I thought, let's really get inside this kid's head and see what we can do. And I sat down with her and I said, so, if these skin cells are falling off you, 3,000 in that short period of time, are you going to run out of skin? And I was kind of laughing, and then she was looking at me, you know how kids can with those big eyes going, is Dad pulling my leg again? Is he telling another joke, or is this for real? Am I going to run out of skin? And I looked at her and I said, no, you're not going to run out of skin. But what it means is that for every cell that's dying and falling off of you, there's another one that's coming up behind it. There's this constant renewal of cells that most of us forget or don't realize. Turns out, virtually every single cell in the human body is doing this. It's just some are faster than others. Skin cells are immensely quick. The lining of your gut can be immensely quick. But things like bone, you don't think about it, but they also repair and renew. So the bone that you have today is absolutely brand new and different bone than the bone that you had 10 to 15 years ago. These things renew, and if your cells can renew, your body can heal. And that leads to this simple concept that you must understand to get well. And remember, we're dealing with this holistically, not from a symptom perspective. So, if we acknowledge that the cells in our body were at one point normal, where you can see that there's normal chemistry, what drives the process to abnormal? Well, we've established stress is what pushes that. But what does stress do? It turns out it does this. It creates deficiencies, excesses, imbalances, and toxicity. And those four factors are what drives a body from normal to abnormal. So, take that in reverse. We recognize that cells can repair. We recognize that we get new cells. If we want to go backwards in this process, we need to fix the toxicity, balance the imbalances, deal with the deficiencies and the excesses, and the body can go from diseased back to normal. That's keeping it simple. That's what I pride myself in as being a health practitioner for 18 years now, is in taking complicated things, complicated words, ideas, making them simple so that you can use it. We need you to get from point A to point B, and a nutritional balancing program is a lot to take on. Make it simple. Take the first step. Work with experienced people that know how to take you as an individual from where you are to where you need to go. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. So if you're thinking about a nutritional balancing program, or you're on one and you're struggling at all, reach out, contact us. We can help you get back on track and get things simple again. Part 3 is coming up. I'm looking forward to sharing this video with you as well. We'll see you soon.